Alright, let's see. I got a 1963 Grand Prix that we're taking to the Pontiac Nationals, and I can't find a fuel tank for it. So I've gotten another fuel tank out of a junkyard, a couple of them, and they're always full of dents. Well, this one's full of dents. Okay, so you got a fuel tank, it's full of dents everywhere. No way to fix it from the inside. What we're going to do is take this fuel tank, and I'm going to cut a seam right on this weld line right here, all the way around it, separate the tank in two pieces. Then I can hammer and dolly, clean it, glass bead it, reseal it, TIG weld it all back together right here on this line, and put it back together. Get all the ripples, I bent it all flat. We're going to be able to take all these seams and beat them from the inside and make new patches and weld it up and seal it that we got a definite seal, and make this a brand new looking fuel tank again. So I'm going to set the camera down and get to work, and we're going to come back to it in a little while as I get progress done, and I'll show you the different points. Taking a cut-off wheel, walked around the weld line where the seam is welded together all the way around. I'm going to separate the tank in two pieces. That way I can get to all the insides. Come on up here with the camera. Now this is where it's been dented and caved in. I'll be able to dolly these areas out, work all these dents. This somebody else filled in a hole, I don't know what width, and it's just insufficient. Got a gouge in it here. So we're gonna take the tank and do it right, glass bead it, clean it, get it all straightened back up, and I'll bring you back to the camera and see what I'm doing in a little while later. All right, now I've got the tank cut in half, sitting on a table. One side's here. Got your simple tools that you'll need to fix the tank. Just some backyard miner, body hammer tools, some dollies. Simple as a 2x4. Set the tank up on a table. I got a couple 6x6s. I got different sandbags, dead weight bags. Now, I tell you to buy all these high dollar bags. I've had these simple handmade, little tape on them. 20 years, you know, is a simple towel rolled up with some tape on it. I've got a dozen different sizes of them, and sand and leather bags. You don't have to buy the high dollar stuff. You can buy some simple things and make some things if you're trying to fix a tank in your backyard, just in your little local shop. Simple as split it in half and start doing some of the hammer and dolly work. I got these outward dents right here where it came from a junkyard, where they look like they just took a bar and put inside and try to push out some of the dents. We're going to take it simply and set it up, set it on a table, and I place my dead weight bag here on the table. I set it down. I got another dead weight bag over here just to be able to set it up in a nice level position. And I'm going to start doing some dolly work right there on that, and then a little dead weight on this side, and I'll flip it over and do some dead weight on these big dents here from the side. And a couple hours you'll see all the dents out of it, and I'll glass bead it and show you the finished product. Alright, thanks. Alright, now we're with the gas tank, and I have fixed all the dents in it and hammered and dollied and welded up any holes that were in the tank. I've media blasted the tank and cleaned it. All the tank has been gone over. Now I'm going to DA some of it down and do a little bit of body putty here and there on some of these little marks that I've had to fix and take and repair complete holes that were through it. That's the outside. The inside has all been lightly glass beaded and cleaned, and all the holes have been welded up and dollied all the big dents out and cleaned it up. Now I'm going to take and put the two tanks back together, and then I'm going to line up my flanges again and weld this all back together. So I'm going to line it back up and get all my seams right where they need to be, and I'm going to clamp it, grind it down, and weld it back together, and I'll come back to this again when I'm back in welding. And there's the tank, all the dents repaired. Alright, now I got the tank all sanded down and putting some primer. I'm going to go around it and do a little bit of body work on the edges and some other places to fix some minor little dents that are in it and sand it all down and go to getting it all painted. That's where it's at right now. So, turned out pretty nice for a 40-some-year-old tank. Alright, here we are with the tank in the end. It's all been painted. All the bodywork's been repaired, seamed and put back together. That's the end result when you refurbish a 1963 fuel tank. All redone. Both sides have been completely refurbished. All the dents, all the holes, everything's been completely repaired. There's the cards going in up on the lift. All right.